Foggy was chosen by XiaoKK for his next opponent. XiaoKK was the challenger to fly in round 1, but KK wins that match, moves on to the second round. There, chose his opponent, Shishi. He wins there as well, and now XiaoKK is in the third round. This would be pretty epic if KK defeats everyone today. That is pretty unlikely, I do realize that. Oh, by the way, I have to write down the maps here. As I said earlier, the opponents can choose the maps that they are going to be challenging on. However, they can only choose from the maps that are remaining. So, we had as the first map Echo Isles, second map Amazonia, third map LR. The map pool is shrinking more and more. And that is something that I always felt like was one decent, not a big advantage, but one decent advantage for Orc in the King of the Hill. Orc, in my opinion, is the least dependent on maps. Some Orcs may disagree with me, I don't know. But I always feel like Orc you can play pretty much anywhere. With Night Elves, it can be difficult. With Human, it can be difficult. With Undead as well. And that comes mostly down to creep routes. Mostly comes down to, yeah, early game level progress. And Orcs can kind of creep anywhere. Grunts are beefy, Blade Master is beefy, and you can heal up everywhere with heal salves. Whereas Night Elves are dependent on the Ancient of War. Humans are dependent on Militia. And Undead honestly can also kind of play anywhere. There's a few bad maps in certain matchups. But Undead and Orc can kind of play anywhere. Night Elf with the Keeper can also play decently anywhere. But if you don't play Keeper, or if you play Human, it can be tough to be, you know, forced onto a map and you don't have any vetoes. I'm exceptionally surprised that KK starts off with creeping here. Normally it's always aggressive Blade Master, get the circlet, and then deny level 2. This is always so good. Why is he not doing this? Instead it's Keeper Harass into the main. It's gonna be a borrow cancel here 100%. But imagine if the Blade wasn't creeping. The Blade Master could be over here right now, denying the last hits, denying level 2, and one grunt is enough to deal with this. Oh, wow, he doesn't even get the cancel actually. Foggy didn't get the cancel, but his main objective was to distract for the next creep camp to get level 2, which is so important. Otherwise you don't have the entangle, and then you can't deal with the Blade Master at all, basically. Foggy with the tech and the Hunter's Hall before the expansion. This is a Keeper of the Grove. You kind of have to play Expo. At least that's our understanding of the previous meta. Hunt, expansion. Or has the meta evolved? Do we see something else now? I don't know, we'll see. Blade Master got level 2 with the claws and the circlet. He's already looking pretty scary. Scouting with the illusions. Foggy could go into Dryads if he wants to. And he's still not creeping up the natural. At this point, you can't really proxy expand anymore. It's too late for that. You have to expand right on the spot. But normally, the strength of this hero, Keeper of the Grove against Orc, is you have early level 2 entangle. With that, you can force early grunt kills. And those are valuable units that the Orc really doesn't want to lose in the early game. But this map, it's not so easy to get level 3. Finally now, going for the next Murlocs. KK has vision all over the map. And again, he's almost level 3. Ooh, and the Blade Master. Look at him again. Look at him again, boys. He was the hard carry earlier against Shishi. And he's shaping up to be that once again. Sentry Ward's coming in handy. He's going to have detection now against the Blade, who seems to be eyeing up the Ogre Magi. Oh, nice. Tanking, I mean, with the illusion. Quite a bit of that damage. Wow. And he's actually expanding over here. That's going to be such a late expansion. He's going to have to go for Nature's Blessing. But he's going to have to do that anyways, I guess. One of mana stealing, found, and immediately sold. Keeper now, though, is level 3. And this is a decent power spike for the Night Elf. Early on with the Alchemist and the level 2 Entangle. Now it's kind of time to be afraid a little. For KK, he's scouting for the expansion. He's expecting it here as well, since otherwise it would be so late. But it's gonna be late, but at least it's gonna be safe, I guess. Is that good enough, though? We'll see. Grunts are camping in the main, and we have no Shaman play this time. Why? Normally you only go Walkers when you know that the Keeper isn't gonna be level 3 for a long time. But he is. And Blade Master's in a bit of trouble? No, okay. He's fine. Level 2 for the Alchemist, though, and of course this camp was taken away from KK. One of mana stealing. Alright. KK is coming in. Speed Scroll should get this Shadowhunter to safety as the Entangle is has worn off. And now with the Hex, he's going for the counter kill. By the way, Hex! What the hell? Since when do we see Hex? One of Mass Eating coming in. And Wind Riders. What is happening here? No Serpent Wards. Wind Riders instead. Level 2 Alchemist falls. And look at the tree. It's still so far away. This expansion is just so late. It feels like it's too late. We'll see. Hex, of course. Great spell on level 1. In the early stages. It's a very, very good spell indeed. But the later the game goes, the bigger the armies become, the less impactful usually it ends up being. Blade Master gonna get a quick level 4 here. Tree and Harass. Okay. How many hunts do we have here? Health Stone. Transferred. Does have to use it right away. Zeppelin stolen by Foggy, but doesn't get the kills though, regardless. However, Foggy's slowing down the creeping here, which is beneficial, because the Shadowhunter is more in need of creeping than the Keeper and Alchemist are. Good damage from these Wind Riders, but Archers are the hard counter to Wind Riders, and I can only imagine Archers are coming. Yeah, we have 2 out already, and more to be joining soon, I believe. Keeper almost throws away his TP. Speed Scroll Chase. Hex. About 10 seconds. Oh, he's giving over the circlet for the Hex. Wow, that was a cool play. Does he get the kill with that? It's close. A crit is enough. Damn, did you guys see the circlet transfer? That was sweet. And Foggy not TPing when he had to. Playing this way too bold. Level 4 on the Blade Master already. This is such a fast level 4. 8 minutes 30. Alright, the Expo's gonna start mining here, but Foggy has fallen so far behind in this early game. KK could just counter expand right now. But it's KK. I got a feeling we got towers on the way somewhere. It actually doesn't have a War Mill this time around. The Merc Camp creep can get finished, at least the big boy. It's the Robo of the Magi. And the Alchemist will be getting very soon to level 3. Taking out Ancient of War here is a big deal. That means if you snipe the Archers, suddenly you can't reinforce as a Night Elf against these Wind Riders so easily anymore. However, the Berserker has been picked up, so piercing damage is there against these 2 Wind Riders. But they are kind of decoys, because... Okay, never mind, it's 3. I thought he was going to go 2 Wind Riders and then transition out of them, but 3, that's a big commitment. Peons are coming, by the way. But no War Mills, so there won't be towers. He can go for a shop, though, if he wants. KK looking for the level 3 Shadow. If somehow he can manage this, would be insane hero levels. 4-3 hero levels? Excuse me? And he's almost there. He needs like 2 kills or something, and 2 kills is easy to get. With Hex, with Wind Riders, with Blade Master. Foggy hiding behind his buildings, but it's looking scary. One Archer is dead immediately. That's more experience for the Shadowhunter. There should be one shop coming up for KK. be making it? I'm not certain. There we go, makes it now. Priority now for the orc to defend this shop, but level 3 Shadowhunter has been hit. And finally the Keeper is coming back, but he's late to the party. He's low mana as well. Clarity used. Good usage of the Ancient Protector. That's gonna cancel the shop. And why is KK playing this so aggressively? He didn't need to. He could have just counter-expanded. Now it would be pretty late for a counter-expansion. Of course, from my standpoint, it's easy to say, why didn't you just counter-expand? I see how much supply there is. I see how long the expansion has been mining. Perhaps KK felt more pressure to be active. And it was harder for him to see that he had so much time. Because an expansion could have very well worked, because look at Foggy. He's still not even at 60. With this kind of strategy, with the mass strat, you have to get to 60 to really be strong. Staff back from the shadow. I think KK could still counter-expand, to be honest. Ooh, 2 raiders stuck.
Forces are under attack.
That stings a little. If he counter-expands now, though, it's definitely late. Maybe it's too late. Foggy's expansion keeps on mining and mining, but his heroes, well, they're not bad. They're level 3/3 heroes. But this is a... Whoa! Look at this Blade Master. He's gonna get level 5 this game, there's no question about that. Oh, uphill miss. Plus 12 isn't that insane, but it's bonus agility, it's gloves of haste as well. This is a strong ass Blade Master. Alright, we might see the first big fight of the game. Foggy has finally gotten the supply lead, which he needs so desperately with this kind of strategy. Healing wards, excellent item as well. Perhaps can't be utilized during the fight too well, but after, it's going to be outstanding. Wisps coming out for the mass detonate. Once again, Foggy always great at bringing those wisps into any kind of engagement. Haven't found the connection yet. And Tangle finding the Raider to spell against that, but also gets rid of the Spirit Link here from the disenchant from the Walkers. Here come the detonates. Oh, they were big ones. Level 4 for the Shadowhunter, level 5 already for this Blade Master. That didn't take long. He's trying to hunt down these archers. Archers trying to snipe the Wind Riders, but they're wasting a lot of time just running around. So is the Blade Master, though, I guess. It is not yet level 3 crit. Hasn't skilled it yet, as it seems. But dude, Foggy's army is just disappearing. Where is it gone? Only a single upgrade on these archers and huntresses is not good enough. And the Keeper also desperately in need of help. Back in the Zeppelin, he's gonna be safe, but ever so barely, only more kills. My god. Blade Master's almost level 5.5. KK is setting up a shop now. He only needs healing. Really good Wind Rider control. He was flying them all over the place. The archers couldn't put in the damage. And at this stage of the game, against, you know, Spirit Link and high-level heroes, only Huntresses don't do it anymore. Especially only 1-0 hunts. You can see the upgrades here. 1-0 is not good enough, man. You need at least 2-0, rather 2-1, ideally 2-2. Mercs trying to be hired here to save the day somehow. Oh, Blade Master kill. This could be a way back into this game, but hard to do with Spirit Link, with Invul. And here come the crits. Now he has level 3 crit. Alchemist in a bit of trouble. One ensnare only though, and the Zeppelin will save him. Has KK lost a unit so far? I think he lost like 1 or 2, but he didn't lose many. Shadowhunter still has decent mana left. Getting closer to level 5. For the level 3 heal wave. Level 3 heal wave to back up a level 5 Blade Master. That is the orc dream. New shop coming up for Foggy. But where is his progress? We see these orc heroes rising in levels minute after minute. And this Keeper and Alk have been 3-3 since the mid game. Nothing has changed. We're 15 minutes now into this game. Oh, look at the heal ward. Beautiful heal ward. So much free healing. Oh, yes, baby. Give me those claws. Oh, come on. Give all those claws as well. Max damage! Max damage! Honestly, it's the wrong call to go claws only.
Are under attack.
You should always have an invul or a heal scroll or something to keep you safe. But, you know. It is style points. It's not really style points, not the right term. It just seems very, you know, satisfying. If you get all damage. Oh, and now he does! Now he does have all damage on the blade. Also actually decent health. With all that bonus strength. And the Shadow's basically level 5. KK is playing this 1 base versus 2, and it's no problem because he's got these insane heroes. Foggy still didn't get any level 4s. TP into the main to defend. Foggy does have a slight supply lead. In this kind of game, he needs a massive supply lead. Where are the crits? Where are the crits? I'm waiting for them. Didn't have them yet. And the staff out saves the alchemist. Windrider's actually being surprisingly tanky here. Deceptively so. With the Spirit Link. Blade Master focused again. And this is the best play that Foggy has, honestly. Try to go for the blade, but it's a level 5 Shadowhunter now. How are you supposed to find this damage? This entire fight, by the way, we didn't see a single crit, but still, the Orc army is slaying the Night Elf to pieces. Archer upgrades are finally better at 2-1, but not good enough. Level 6 for the blade. Can we see a crit for the love of God? Just one. Give me a crit. Give me a crit. Crit! Crit! Dude, where are these crits? Not a single crit. RNG hates me. There we go. Whoa, that was a big 300. Greetings from King Leonidas. There was a 252 crit? Oh, okay, I didn't see that one. 300 is better, though. That's like close to max, right? How much max damage is this? 80 max damage. Okay, 320 is max. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Base is getting pillaged. Last stand, even the wisps are coming out. But dude, these are archers against level 6 Blade Master, level 5 Shadow. This is the answer to mass archers. Insane heroes. And Spirit Link also pretty good. Oh, 288. KK really wants this hero kill, but he's not gonna find it. Foggy's doing a good job protecting his heroes, but it's hard to protect all of the archers. Oh, there we go. Here come the crits. One last crit to finish off the game. Doesn't even need it. Come on, one more, one more. Ugh! GG. 264. And that is XiaoKK winning again. XiaoKK now with the 3rd win in a row, eliminating Foggy as well.